Hi guys, I hope you're doing fine and you're enjoying your time wherever you are. So today I'm here to talk about Bob Hart's Abishola. It's a comedy series by Chuck Lorre, our dear Chuck Lorre. So before I start, if you're new here, please take a moment and subscribe so that you may get notified every time I upload something new. So, Bob Hart's Abishola, as I've said, it's a comedy series and it has a very nice touch of drama that makes this whole series a ball of perfection, a ball of laughable moments, and everything else. So, Bob Hart's Abishola follows the story of Bob Wheeler in Abishola. With Bob Wheeler is a he runs a company, his father's company of making therapeutic socks, and Abishola is a nurse at a hospital in Chicago. So this series is set in Chicago, environs. And yeah, so basically speaking, so the story starts in the when Bob gets a heart attack and is taken to hospital where Abishola is assigned to be his nurse. And from the beginning, Bob just loves Abishola, and Abishola is just, she's just Abishola. And after Bob gets released, he hires Abishola to take care of the mother who recently got a stroke, so that they may continue getting in touch and keep in contact. And also he gets a chance to actually know who Abishola is. So this story, it brings two different worlds together, with Bob Wheeler and the family are white and Abishola and the family are Nigerian. And those two Nigerians work at Bob Wheeler's company. Bob Wheeler, okay. So these two people, the way they brought together these two worlds, the way they brought together these two different cultures together and blended them together to make this the perfect depiction of how it actually is in these two cultures, and it's just amazing. So Bob Wheeler is at the moment is single, and Abishola is also single in a way, because the husband left her in Chicago and went back to Nigeria 8 years ago, and she has raised her son Dele by herself with the help of Uncle Tunde and Auntie, and her best friend Kemi, and yeah. So the story, I love the story, like seriously. I love the plot, the way the creators sat down and actually created this ball of perfection. The way they created, they blended together these cultures. The way they brought the most realistic ways of how these two different cultures work through things. It's just amazing. So first of all, when I actually watched this series first, the initial things that actually intrigued me were first was how they're bringing two different cultures together, but we don't have those elements of common, the common elements of like racism, of discrimination and stuff. This comedy, you're there to actually laugh, and that's it. We don't talk about, we don't see the characters going through discrimination. We don't see the aspect of racism being brought up every time, and that's just amazing to be able to actually create this series, which is where everything and everybody is accepted. It's just amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, at some point we do talk about racism, but it's more of what used to have happened back then, and it's just amazing, like seriously, to actually sit down and watch a series about with a black character in it, and not be reminded of racism and race and all the things that come with being different. And then I love the casting, like seriously, I love the casting, like mostly the Nigerian the people who are casted to act as the Nigerian characters. The way they bring out their characters was just Oh, it's dreamy. It was perfect. It was just perfection. Because first of all, these people were not. Then they're not okay. I googled them after the series. I searched them, and I learned that most of them are not originally from Nigeria. Actually not most. Almost all of them are not from Nigeria. They have like those roots, those ancestral roots, but they were not. They didn't grow out there, I think. I'm not sure if they grew up there, but like most of them, I think. So most, I think, like maybe two, three, four, from the UK. But the way they brought out these African aspects, the way the accents are so original. They're so legit. They're so Western. You love them. I think that's one of the things that makes West African like one of those countries that are amazing, because these people embrace their cultures, they embrace their accents, and it's just amazing to see that these characters actually brought out these actors brought out these characters perfectly. Like everything was just perfect. And the costume also, okay, the costume ain't they ain't dressing like African like through and through, but mostly on Sundays when they go to church, or when I think Uncle Tunde always wears something African. If you know Uncle Tunde, you know Uncle Tunde. And then sometimes Auntie Pia, and apart from that, mostly on church, you can see the way they embrace their culture with how they dress, and they love that aspect also, because it just emphasizes that aspect of embracing who you actually are despite of being in a different setting. And I just love that aspect. And then yeah, and then the editing was amazing. The editing was seamless, so you actually won't notice that it was edited. You just sit there and you're like, oh my god, they shot this thing in one at a time, the entire thing at a go. And it's just amazing, because it just gives you that moment to actually sit down, watch this series, and just enjoy the humor and the drama, and it's just perfect. And then the cinematography was TV cinematography. When I say TV cinematography, is you'll tend to realize that TV series don't delve much into cinematography. They just give more of basic, I won't say basic cinematography techniques, but it's the way that they actually bring them out that makes them like will make your series stand out, with the lighting, with the movements and all that. But like if you TV cinematography, it's almost basic, yeah. And yeah, but I love the cinematography in this because it was just perfect. You are seeing what is meant to be seen. You are hearing what is meant to hearing. The audio and the video they're just combined together, and you're just enjoying this like series. The creators wanted you to actually escape from the reality you are in, and enjoy this world of love and laugh and drama, and that's what you'll get when you watch this series. So this series is a Chuck Lorre series, and other creators like Kemi, the actress playing Kemi is one of the creators, and it's just amazing. Like seriously, thank you for taking a moment and making this ball of perfection, because it's hard at this time and age to actually find a comedy series which is actually a comedy. And like this is what I love about Bob Hearts Abishola. And so far I've enjoyed season 1, I've enjoyed season 2, and I'm so happy that it has been renewed for season 3, which I can't wait, because oh my god, there's a lot that I'm anticipating to happen. Like, is Dele going to be stuck in Nigeria because of the pandemic, or are we not in a pandemic setting in the series? But like there's just a lot. And Bob and Abishola's wedding. Oh my god, I'm anticipating a lot of things. And I hope I don't get disappointed, because I know I won't get disappointed. So yeah. So each episode of Bob Hearts Abishola is around 18 to 22 minutes, and season 1 there were like 20 episodes, and season 2 there were like 16 episodes. So yeah, and you can't find it on Netflix, thank god. But it's out there. If you actually want to watch it, you look out. You can look at out. You can look for it out there, and you'll get it, and you'll just get to enjoy it. This is an amazing series. This is a series you want to watch at the end of the day when you're tired or when you're feeling down and just feel so like laughing. And yeah, just sit there with your bowl of popcorns or ice cream and just enjoy this amazing world that these creators have taken to create for us. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching all the way to this point, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, have a nice time wherever you are.